EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Home to trips right. Hey, Kappa. Set.
Play action. It's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath. Well, got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. In motion left is Davis. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. Touchdown, Alabama! Quentin Johnston, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return, Tremont Smith. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Well, this defense for the Chargers very strong in that victory a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
2nd and 5. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Chargers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Baylor Tiger.
On second down, here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought...
Yeah. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And that's going to be good for the Chargers' first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And we'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Go.
To the air again, Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Caden Stearns. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Herbert now. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Little bootleg here. Levis rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says it. Minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now it's Herbert. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, go lion.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw here, Herbert. Uncorks one for Davis. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Levis. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Here's Levis. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like he marched to the end zone. He's had a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Levis on 3rd down. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one goes for 24 yards.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Herbert dumps this one off to Algier. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Drops it underneath to Spiller.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Hey, Opie. Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray. Hey, Catholic. Set.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And Davis with it left side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Let's go. Grab right.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, up first, can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Levis's throw taken in here by Patrick. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's 2nd and 7. Levis. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams will try again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Set.
The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Let's go.
Here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Easy. We'll go. Set.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
59.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And running with power here. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They run it again with Williams. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Williams loses the football and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 77 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Operating from the gun, Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. Oh, and he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that. First catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Look that.
First down, Broncos.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That's caught left side by Judy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the Broncos first down.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4. There he goes left side. He's still on his feet.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he stopped immediately there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. After the run, now Herbert to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are able to cut into... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his pass is caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Well, you got to think Charles Atwin's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Uncorks one for Davis. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
42. Chargers 28.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They run. It's Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
At the 21-yard line.
Set.
2nd and 10.
Hey, go lion. Set.
Play action. It's Herbert. On the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. On first down, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now they're in the hurry up. On first down, Justin Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready off the air. You and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Down the sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little.
He's got a man, complete. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. The time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 14. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Herbert back to the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st and goal. Algier will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over first and 10. This is first and 10.
Hey, Ram. Ready?
Now Herbert. Dumps this one off to Algier. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
On second, here's Algier. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
56. Chargers 42.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
59. Ready?
Throwing, Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Inside a minute to go. Here's second and 10 now. Herbert to throw. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's first down. Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Another try, second and 10 now. Herbert going to throw. Herbert has it knocked free. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Hey, Ram. Go.
Herbert. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And this this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Broncos, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis.
And I want y'all to see all these devs that I just missed out on because of Doug. Doug. Look at all these devs I just missed out on because of you, Doug. This is because of you, Doug. You sit up in the pocket. Oh, bro. So when PB starting out loud, like what? Bro.